Hi, I'm Hermione and welcome to PiTV News. Today we're interviewing candidates for the SU and right now I'm here with
Ahmad. Hello, my name's Ahmad, he, they. I am the current Equity and Inclusion Officer and I'm rerunning again to be the Equity and Inclusion Officer for another year.
Wow, very ambitious. Could you describe yourself in 3 words?
Ooh, cat obsessed, definitely. I would say I'm driven and I am caring.
Okay, lovely. And are there reasons you're running for the same position again?
Yes, UCL is a very diverse place. I've loved being in this position this past year, and I really want to use everything I've learned this year and all the connections I've made to really expand on that and to really make sure student voice is represented at all levels of UCL in the union, and that because equity and inclusion is not just one thing one person can do, it's something all of us should be doing, and that's what I want to use the role for, is to really get that out there.
Hey, we love that. And let's get personal. So what's your favorite thing about UCL?
My favorite thing about UCL, surprise, surprise, how diverse and international it is. You could be sitting in a room having tea with 5 people of all 5 different backgrounds who think 5 very different ways. And that's just a recipe for a very interesting conversation. Anything you do is going to be interesting, whether you put on a play together. That's going to be a very interesting play. Yeah, you know?
I know. And have you got a favorite bar or food spot, cafe?
Ooh, favorite. I mean, everyone will say print room. Print room is everyone's favorite. But I really like upstairs in Huntley. It's just very cute and cozy, and you keep the student prices. You don't have to spend half a kidney on a beer.
Remember that, guys. And finally, the question that throws everyone in for a loop. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Ooh, ice cream. I really hope we can get to have some ice cream soon with nice weather. Caramel.
Caramel, okay. Yes. All right, thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much.
And today we're here with
Eda.
Okay, could you introduce yourself a bit more and tell us what you're studying?
I'm Eda Yildirimkaya. I study BA Media at UCL and specifically at UCL East. I'm in the Games and Immersive Media Design pathway.
Very cool. Could you describe yourself in 3 words?
It is a tough one. I'd say vivid, talkative, and curly.
Okay, that's just what we need. So what position are you running for and why are you running for this particular position?
I'm running for equity and inclusion. The reason is that the diversity aspect of UCL actually changed me a lot as a person. Like having the, privilege to go out for a lunch with a Singaporean friend and then at night going to a Latin dance night was a great experience. And I mean, I come from a country where, there is diversity, but when compared to what we have on this campus or in this country, it's just like you can't compare that. And that's why being here, experiencing the whole, global, the diverse scene here, it made me who I am, and that's why I want to contribute to this community and just provide the equity in this position, in this whole campus.
And on that note, what are 2 things you want to achieve in this position?
One of them is I'm a big advocate of mental health, and I think it should be like we all should be vocal about it. It is not something that we should be ashamed of. That's why I want to provide tailored mental health support for especially BAME students, LGBTQ students, disabled students, anyone coming from different backgrounds. And sometimes when you want to get mental health support, it is really hard to open up if the person that you're talking to isn't really in this place of understanding you, and I think that is something that we need. And the second would be probably bringing British Sign Language classes to UCL to provide more inclusivity so that we actually pass those communication barriers within campus.
Okay, and speaking of campus, what's your favorite thing about UCL?
Ooh, that's a hard one. But I think I kind of answered this, just like the diversity aspect, and people are so friendly. I mean, it's just, you can just be whoever you want to be, and there's just a group of people that is there to support you, and I think you don't get that chance all the time.
And have you got a favorite memory here?
I have so many favorite memories, but I'd say every time I get to like sit down at the institute bar and be like, you know, have a chat with my friends, those are the nights that I always feel blessed about. So it's hard to pick one, but it's probably when I just go out and chill with my friends somewhere on campus.
Lovely. And something else that's hard to pick one. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
It's pistachio. I'm Turkish. It's not really hard for me to pick.
Hey, pistachio. All right. Thank you so much, Eda.
Thank you so much.
We're here with...
I'm Pooja. Hi.
Okay, could you introduce yourself a bit more and tell us what you're studying?
Yes, absolutely. So I'm Pooja. My pronoun is she, they. I am doing my master's in medical anthropology, the Department of Anthropology. Been in London for 5 months. It's been a roller coaster ride.
Could you describe yourself in 3 words?
Ooh, okay. I would say tenacious, because I have not let go and have persevered. Thoughtful towards my people, towards the people that I care the most about, and I would say sensitive to what's happening around me, to things that take my attention and that I feel strongly about.
Those are great traits to have. And what position are you running for and why?
Right. So I am running for the Equity and Inclusion Officer position here. First, because I have been trying to, in my immediate surroundings, been trying to understand how inclusion works and what are the limits of inclusion, most importantly. Having said that, I think I want to ensure that the possibilities that I saw when I came to UCL, some of them that happened with meeting new people, with getting to know that so many different ways of being in the world or ways of living in the world is possible. With my degree, I want to ensure that I extend that to other people who come in, and also to students at the moment until many of us graduate. And because I understand some of my privileges that brought me here, and why some people are not here because of the lack of those, you know, social influences. So I think expanding the idea of inclusion and it not being another buzzword matters to me.
Right. So you've talked a bit about that already. Is there anything specific you want to achieve?
Yes. So it's there in the manifesto, and I think those are my 3 key points. One is definitely addressing the BAME awarding gap. So I am the current coordinator for the BAME awarding gap project at my department in anthropology, and with what the students have said, with all our discussions and all our meetings, I've come to realize how there is a certain, it is a gap. It's not that I have realized it. There is a certain awarding gap where the disparity between white students and BAME, which is Black, Asian and minoritized ethnicities in the UK, it's a massive gap. And UCL has taken projects to close that gap, but the funding ends in 2024. What next? Right. So I want to get my experiences from students' lived experiences and extend that beyond just closing the gap.
Wow.
Yeah, that is one thing, and I have. It's very implicit and it's very present, and just a number cannot convey the impact that it has on people's lives. One is that. The other thing also is that I am the academic rep, and in my meetings I've seen that a lot of UCL East campus students feel left out. They almost feel like an afterthought, which they are not. And I want to find ways, tangible ways in which we can get more, we can get them to come here more, or we can go there more. You know, why does it always have to be that way that they are coming here? So find tangible ways for that. And of course the last one, which many people have done, is to broaden what LGBTQI+ initiatives are, but I want to strengthen them and make them more intersectional than what they are currently, and include diverse Indian experiences and not just again make it a buzzword of inclusion.
Right. Those are very noble goals, of course.
Thank you.
And let's move on to our rapid fire portion. Okay, what's your favorite thing about UCL?
My friends.
Okay, favorite UCL memory?
Sitting in Garden Park with the sun on my face.
Love that.
Yeah.
Favorite bar or restaurant?
I'm not a very bar-y person, but I think Mali's, because I've gone and done a couple of karaoke's there. So fun,
Okay.
fun times.
Fun times. And finally, favorite ice cream flavor?
Okay. So there is one back home. There's a company called Baskin Robbins, and they make something called almond and praline. Oh my god, I'm tasting it.
And that's all for today.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you.
We're here with.
Hi, I'm Ying.
Okay. Could you tell us a bit more about yourself and what you're studying?
I'm master's student in computer science.
Oh, computer science, very impressive. And do you have 3 words to describe yourself?
Introverted
Oh, that's okay.
passionate and interesting.
Okay, I like those words. What position are you running for, and why are you running for this position?
Equity and inclusion officer. My goal is to make our campus a place where everybody can feel at home.
Do you have a specific thing you want to achieve while in this position?
Yeah, I have 2 things in priorities. The first is to set up some targeted programs for underrepresented groups. The second one is to set up some more global cultural events like Thanksgiving, Hanukkah, Diwali, and Chinese New Year, and so on.
I like that. Representation is important. Okay, so we've got all that serious stuff out. Let's move on to the fun stuff.
Okay.
So what's your favorite thing about UCL?
I very like the beauty.
Me too. It's very nice. Okay, final fun thing. What's your favorite ice cream flavor?
Strawberry.
Strawberry. Okay, thank you so much, Ying. That's all we need for today. Thank you. And today I'm here with...
Ichi. Hi.
Could you introduce yourself a bit more? Tell us what you're studying.
Hi, my name is G. I'm a trans person. My pronouns are she, they. I'm doing MA in Human Rights at UCL.
Impressive. Okay. Could you describe yourself in 3 words?
Curious, thrifty, and pretty.
I can tell. And what position are you running for, and why are you running for it?
I'm running for the Equity and Inclusion Officer. I'm running for it because I want to make UCL a more trans and disability inclusive space.
Okay. And is there anything you want to achieve while in this position?
I'm thinking of creating better policies at the UCL Student Union as well as UCL, because we lack affirming policies right now, and we don't have scholarships, or we don't have funds to support our students right now.
Okay. And so with all that serious stuff out of the way, let's do something fun. What's your favorite thing about UCL?
Oh, the Dark Society, they're very fun.
Okay. And have you got a favorite UCL memory?
I think my first day walking in, because UCL is so overwhelming, but it's so pretty at the same time.
I feel you.
Yeah.
And last but not least, favorite ice cream flavor?
Strawberry all the time.
Strawberry, okay. And that's all we need. Thank you so
you.
much.